Hey, welcome back to another episode of Into the Radius. Full disclosure, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so if my voice sounds a little different, that's probably why. That's the only time I'll mention it. Just keep it down to a dull roar. Hopefully I don't, cough or splutter too much, but should be okay, I hope. Yeah, it's another one of those floating bits of paper. I wonder if this will burn up if I put it on here. Anyway, the way things ended up last time, we now have a fancy new M4 to play with, which is nice. We did burn through just about all of our savings in setting things up for this one, but we should be ready to go, so let's get to it. Right, so we got the paparazzi mission. We've still got our camera from last time, so that's ready to go. Let's see what else we got. A couple of things at the factory. A few at the route. Oops. This left analog stick is still playing up a little bit, so it's occasionally drifting to the right. Just gonna give that a little bit of a wiggle. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Let's see here. So, what was mission 2 there? Oh, I see. That was, for what we had selected here. Right, okay. So there's another mission to find a heavy helix. That's got a $2,000 reward. I'm keen to go for that. Let's get through this bug. That sounds good to me. Honestly, that area was not so difficult to navigate last time we did this, so I think that'll be absolutely fine. Anything else that's relatively high value? Let's see here. Kill monsters. That's in the route, and it looks to be out towards the train station there. For $550, yeah, why not? You know, gives us a chance to give the M4 a bit of a run, and if we have the camera on us, we can quickly pop on by, get that photo opportunity done there at mission 1. While I'm thinking about it, yeah, we've got 5 hours until the reset, so it might make sense to theoretically go out and see if we can get that done. The monsters might not even be there because until the tide rolls on through, they're probably all still dead. So we might actually want to trigger the tide before we go out, I'm thinking. We'll see. Anyway, cleaning those up sounds like a good plan. What's this metastasis one? So I think that's the one that's out, yeah. So that was blocked off by the sniper the last time we considered going out there. We don't have any sort of sniper optic or anything for M4 yet, obviously. We're just using irons for the time being until I got a bit more cash to upgrade this thing a bit and throw something nicer on there. But, I mean, the sniper wasn't so far off that, you know, I'm sure I could just plink him with the irons, no problem. So, worst case scenario, that's something we can do. Special rift. Destroy it. Bring back the broken shard, fair enough. We might as well just throw this onto the... Yeah, we'll throw that on the list. And all these other ones are at the route as well. So what's this one? Samples container. Where are you? So that'd be this one here. Right. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just go back. Could have swore I accepted a mission to shoot some monsters. Oh, there it is. Did I not accept that one? I thought I had. There we go. Done. Alright. Anyway, that's sorted now. What's this one here? A new artifact inside. Anomaly cluster. Okay, that's just to find a neon. $300. It's just at... Yeah, we've been out that way once before, so... Whatever. Might as well. We'll just collect all of these. That's a samples container out there. Yep. Alright. Well, ooh. Okay, so we found the hard limit on how many missions you can have at the same time. And that number is 5. Alrighty. That's a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping to get that one because that's actually probably a better value than the one to get the neon. Maybe we just abandon this one and go for the other one instead. Because the other thing is, if the if the tide rolls on through, and we had a neon on us, then that gets cleared out of our inventory, I'm pretty sure. So let's just abort this mission. And instead, let's get that one. Yep. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. Alright, I'm reasonably happy with that. So we'll hit these 3 first. We'll actually start off within the route area. See if we can get that photo done, if the monsters happen to be there. If not, no worries, we'll just power on through. Mission 5 is to get the samples container, which is inside of that little facility there we've been to several times. Mission 4 is to clear out a bunch of monsters and stuff that's there. Easy done, no problem. And then we'll continue on to... Oh, hold on. If we go to Blocky Village from there... we do want to get towards the factory, so maybe... Maybe it would be better if I... I'm just thinking about the route we want to take. It might be that we go through, hit, missions 1, 5, and 4, and then I just double back towards this factory area, the factory entrance here. And that will lead us into, where's the route? Here. Ooh, that's going to put us right in the middle of it, though. We probably want to take the village entrance into this space, because I've got no idea what's in this area, and it could be, dropping myself right into the thick of it doesn't sound like the brightest of ideas. So, let me think about this for a moment. There's probably going to be a slightly smarter way to tackle this then. Maybe if I start off here, get around, hit that, try to hit that. That'll take us on through to this space here, right? And from here we can head back towards... Neither of these go towards the route. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we do this as a 2-parter. Firstly, I'll go on through here, get to the factory, do mission 2, mission 3. Then we head back here. That'll spit us out there. Then we can move on up here. Take this exit so that we've got that as a quick way into this space for the future. We have no idea what to expect around here is the only issue there. So I've got no idea if this is going to be, particularly problematic, or apparently there's a BTR that rolls around and I've got no idea what that is. So that's the other part. So a lot of question marks around that particular approach. Okay, how about... Maybe we go ahead and hit 1, 2, 3. We take this entrance into the village, which will put us here. And then we just travel around, take that entrance in, do that, and then we head back. Maybe I just do that. Yeah, okay, let's take that route. We'll keep it simple. We'll go with what we know for the time being until we're familiar with all of our new equipment. And, play it safe to start off with, and then once that's feeling good, we'll be good to go. I'm just going to give this analog stick a quick wiggle because I'm really not happy with how much that's rolling to the right. One sec. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, still a little drifty, but it's a smidge better. We'll see how that goes. Plus, if we do it this way, whoopsie, didn't mean to grab that. That's what we want. Yeah, we'll probably loot a bunch of stuff along the way as well, so that should be fine. There's, let me see what the mag situation is there. So that's the M9 mags. I was thinking we might keep the AP M4 magazine just off to the side for the time being. I'll put it up here with the M9s. Because I want to have one spare mag pocket, just in case, for quick swapping around and so forth. That thing's fully loaded, right? Yep, sweet. Okay. And yeah, I think that should be fine. We've got the food there, we've got a health injector there, we've got extra ammo for the 9x18. We don't have any extra 9x19 ammunition with us, but I'm not terribly fussed about that. We've got the M4 now. It's probably more than enough to go around with what we already have. Both in our current chest rig, with the pistol, with the M4. I think we're not going to run out of ammunition. Short of coming across a small battalion, I think we're going to be fine. So we'll roll with that. I'm glad we were able to sort out the torch situation at the end of the last episode, so that's good. Stay. Yeah, stay. Alright, so So, the only question then is that tide thing. So, 5 hours. Mission 1 is to get photos, mission 5 is to pick up an item, mission 4 is to clear out enemies. So, all 3 of those things were fine as far as the tide's concerned. None of those are going to reset our tide situation. And then presumably by the time that we're going on through the village, the tide will probably hit us sometime around here while we're on our way to the factory. Maybe, given the 5 hour period in game time, that's probably around about when that'll hit. Maybe sooner. And then by the time we go through to the factory, the tide will have done its thing. This area will have reset. We'll probably clear out whatever's here, going through, hit M2, and then we'll see if that soldier's there with the sniper rifle who was parked here last time. If he's there, we take him out and we continue on through, hit M3. M3 was, yeah, that's right, to get that rift thing, the unusual rift, special rift, whatever it is. So we'll get that sorted, and where does that spit us out? Here, if we take that exit. I guess we'll see how we're going at that stage. If our health is looking good and we're reasonably confident we've got enough ammunition and everything, we might just brave through this area, pop on through here, and take this extract. Otherwise, we'll bounce on back, head through, back through the village and take this exit instead. We'll weigh up our options once we get there. I'm thinking as well, on the way through to the factory entrance, I'll probably go through the town, assuming we've got enough time, because I think there's a couple of spots I might have missed in there. I realized that there's apparently an oven that sometimes contains AK mags, which we might want to, so I'm going to see if I can get my hands on that. Just wiggling the controller around just to see if I can get this thumbstick working well. I might need to hit it with some WD-40 or something, or isopropyl alcohol into the... Yeah, that's really bad. It just keeps drifting. Too much Pavlov on this thing. My girlfriend's not going to be happy. This is actually her headset, so... I've got an old Quest 1, and I borrow her Quest 2 lately because the resolution's so much nicer, but yeah, I might have overdone a little bit and scuffed the controller slightly. I don't know, we'll see. If need be, I'll get her a replacement controller. I don't mind at all. Anyway, let's roll. Food situation. We'll have one of those snack bars before we go. We've got too many of these things anyway. Maybe a couple of them even. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Cool. Right, let's get to it. So we're going to head through the route first, hit those missions, and proceed. With any luck, we should wind up with a lot more cash at the other side of all of this too, so that'll be handy. Then we can start to upgrade that M4. Decide if we want that accuracy upgrade. So this should be a pretty good opportunity to kind of get an idea for how good the stock accuracy is on the M4, and work out if we do in fact need to bump that up with the $400 upgrade that is an option there. I'm kind of hoping that it's okay. From what I've read, it seems like it has a similar accuracy rating, like a base rating score to the M9, which has been absolutely, the M9's been fine, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, it probably has a safety as well. Yeah, there we go. Can't quite make out what's being said there. That's probably auto, so that's probably semi. We'll keep it on semi for now. Anyway, so first up I think is up this way for that photo opportunity. I think all we need is a photo of one of the little, one of the spawns. It's one of the little octopusy things. So head out this way. I'm not sure if the game world's necessarily going to spawn one for us. Haha. Spawn the spawn. But if not, all good. We'll just roll on through. We've got the other mission we need to do over there anyway, so we'll do that. And I think that's to collect something from that facility from memory. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, sample container. Pretty sure that's mission 3. No, that's mission 5. Mission 5 was... Yeah. That's the one. So there's a sample container over there that we need to pick up. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Thank you. Let's go get that sample container. If we happen to see one of the little squiddy things along the way, we'll snap a photo before we kill it. See, that's not good for me. Alright, let's go. Try not to waste too much time. What time is it in the game world? 12:47. Oh yeah, there's the squiddy. Thank you. Photo. Did I get it? There's a couple of them. How about that time? Bad shot? Okay. Damn it. Come on. There we go. I'll get the camera down. Gotcha. A little bit of wasted ammunition, but that's alright. We got the shot. Danced around them a little bit there. How are we doing on ammunition there? Yeah, I spent most of it. Okay. I probably could have tried a little harder to place my shots a bit more accurately, but no big deal. Like I said, we got ammunition for days, it's fine. Some extra meat. Oh cool, a health injector. Excellent. Is there anything else there? No. Okay. Let's keep this ready. Anything here? No. No. Nothing there. Okay, if I quickly check the journal. It says it's pretty much in the middle of the space over there, so maybe either that means it's on the ground over here, or it could be anywhere. There it is. It is on the ground. Too easy. That's that handled. I'll have a quick look in here as well. Seems like stuff has respawned in here, even though there hasn't been another tide that's rolled through, because I'm pretty sure that we did roll through this section the last time we came through here. That health injector obviously wasn't there, we would have noticed that. So it seems that sometimes the items will actually respawn even before a tide has rolled through, so I suppose that means it is still worth checking some places before the tide hits, even if you've been there prior. And it might have something to do with the fact that this mission was obviously generated as well. So maybe that, you know, because we had a mission here, maybe it does like a partial regeneration of what's present within the area. I've honestly got no idea. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Nothing here, but looks. So I've got something stuck in my right eye. Look in here. All the drawers are still open. I don't think we're going to find anything. Just do a quick check. Yeah, no, this is still opened up. Is that a flare? Yeah. Might come in handy later actually if we're going to be out here till late. I think most of the drawers and everything are going to be open around here, so it's probably not really worth our time to linger. Don't think stuff will have respawned. I do wonder as well, like, are there any artifacts around here? There are. Maybe this is worth looking too. That's one of the... out this direction. What's that one? It's right there. Okay. this. I don't think I'm gonna need the pistol at the moment. Slipping a little bit. Come on, get on that. Okay. So, getting a bit more rapidly there. How close can we get here? Alright. Maybe in the middle here? Seems like we might be on top of it. There it is. This one. Blank. Two identical discs artifacts that float in parallel to each other. Separate or push closer to each other. It's no idea what that means for us, but presumably it's worth something, so cool. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, actually, right, we've only got an hour before that potentially gets wiped by the tide. If it happens, it happens. I'm not that terribly fast. Let's go get this other mission done. I think we can drop down here safely enough. There is a... Let's go this way. Alright. So I think the mission over here was to clear out enemies, so let's try our M4 out. I feel like the time has come. Yeah, there's a couple of squiddy things over there. I'm going to try and engage them at a distance, or maybe get a bit closer. There's many of them in there. Nothing with the gun though. Alright, we'll start at this end. Yeah, I think we'll start from over here. Make our way in. So I'm pretty sure we're on semi-automatic. Yeah, let's see how this rolls. Yeah, cool. There we go. Might as well have that. There could still be hostiles around, but I don't hear anything yet. Alright. Shoot there. Shoot there. Okay. Ooh, camera. It's worth, what, 300? I think? Something like that. We won't take too long here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, nothing in those. Okay. Some bullets. Lighter and a bullet. I should probably... I want to see how well... Hold on. That back... Like that. So does that give us back... Yeah, okay, cool. Smoking's not really my thing, but if it works in the game, then cool. tide's coming. Well, that's going to respawn all the monsters though, so we probably want to get a little bit clear of the area. Yeah, let's hurry this up and get out of here. Whoops. Back, please, thank you. Right. I'm just going to get a little bit of... It should respawn us nearby. But I'm just going to get a little bit more distance for us. If possible. For a second. Well, we're gonna lose that artifact, so I'm not quite sure what that one does, but I suppose we'll find out later. It's probably not gonna be now. Oh, the frame rate really has a bit of a tanking moment right there, doesn't it? Hopefully it still registers that we... Okay, wow, it's a bit darker now. Alright. Better be a little bit careful for a moment, because all the enemies will have respawned. Shut up. Let's turn a headlamp on. How many rounds we got? 18 in there. Yep, hello. Okay. Deal with you in just a moment. Free TT. Don't mind if I do. Alright, are you alone? Gunfire's probably going to attract anything else nearby. You know what? Right, keep an eye out. See what comes for us. Let me have a quick look from up here. Did anything else spawn down here? Under the ground or anything like that? There you are. Down you go. Wow, that's a single shot to kill these guys. I could have sworn it was 2 before, but it could be the new ammunition we're using. Maybe it's just that much better. There's another guy over there. How many rounds have we got left? 12 in there. Cool. Let's have a quick look up here. Oops. Come on, game. Let me over. There we go. Hey, hey. Nice. Put you in there. So we'll towards the back. 9x18p plus P. There we go. Is that note again? What time is it? 8 o'clock. You know, I don't mind the dark. We'll just roll in the dark. Adds for a bit of, you know... I kind of like the way the game plays at night time. It's a little bit more, you know, there's a slight bit more, sort of... You're not quite sure what's going to happen sort of vibe going on. I actually appreciate that. I find it quite enjoyable to play that way. I think there's... Yeah, I think it sort of adds to the appeal of what this game's trying to do, so we're going to roll with it. I'll check to see if any more loot has respawned around here too, just while we're making our way through. Nothing here. And I wonder if there are any artifacts. I think this is one of the areas where they can be. Yes, there is one. Cool. I think we probably want to start to try to get the artifacts a bit more frequently, because I think they're worth decent cash. And that means more... Shit! Oh my god, we might be fucked. Yep. So don't do what I just did. have been killed by yourself. Indeed, we have been. Whoops. Cool. All right, no problem. Let's go get that stuff back. Oopsie daisy. Well, a valuable lesson was learned. Still got our M4, cool. Still got our magazines, good. Alright, well, that was a bit stupid of me, but at least it's a nice short path to go get our stuff back, so that's fine. Oops! Yeah, the corpse that was here on the previous tide refresh is gone. Let's check up here as well, because the stuff that spawns up here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful when I go hunting for artifacts, I think. That was a pretty tragic chain reaction right there. Okay. Come on.
Attention! This is UNPSC emergency guidance recording L1-61.
Cool.
If you are listening to this, you are most likely suffering from one or more of the following conditions. A sense of displacement, disorientation.
Oh fuck, you know, because we died in amongst that field of anomalies, I hope that doesn't make it too difficult for us to get our shit back. It might. Ugh, I don't like the thought of that. Fuck. We might have, yeah, I might have fucked up. Well, hopefully, because I was trying to land, I'm not sure if I was able to control my direction, honestly, I don't remember it too well right now, but I was trying to control my direction. So hopefully I got myself, or rather my corpse, far enough away from the other anomalies that the gear spawned sort of outside of the anomalies, if that makes sense. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Whoopsie. Is this cigarette all burnt up? Like, yeah. Hello? Pistol, please. There we go. Anybody else around here? Yep. Another one of these things. Some ammunition. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Well, if nothing else, that death was kind of funny. Let's, I mean, bouncing around the place like that. Oh yeah, I can't even remember if I had my little cleaning rod with me for my weapons, but I should probably have that on me. I guess we'll find out if it's on the corpse. It might have been. I didn't. Yeah, I can't remember if I had that on me or not. Anything here? Yeah. Okay. It's a TT mag, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Is there something else here? Bloody analog stick. Alright, let's go check the corpse. Ah, shit, it's right in amongst them, isn't it? Ugh, no, what have I done? Crap. Fuck. Ah, no. Well, we'll see what we can do. Let's just be a little bit careful. I'm definitely not going to do what I did last time. Go nice and slow. Oh shit, it's everywhere. Hopefully the grabbing distance is okay for doing it this way. Yeah, there's our cleaning rod. Nice. There. Healing ejector. Real close here. Shit. Okay. Hopefully nothing comes along and tries to maul us while we're doing this too. Put you there. That. Okay. This isn't too bad. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. As long as they don't fuck up and do it all again. Right on the edge here. Come on, toilet. Yeah, that's fine too. Toilet paper, please. Ran around. Ah. Back here. There. Hey, hey. Come on. Oh, there's our fucking, yeah, our anomaly's still there. I mean, artifact, shit, I keep getting those two mixed up. That's cool. Little by little. Maybe the game was nice to us and actually decided to spawn our stuff mostly in an area where we could get it. I don't know. Or maybe it's just dumb luck. We could probably chalk it up to dumb luck. Nice. There's a mask. Lovely. 4 magazine. Thank Christ that's still there. Is there anything else here? The little indicator is gone, so I think we got everything. I hope we got everything. Pass the hands around real quick, see if anything lights up. Yep, a couple of items up there. Oopsie. Health injector. Magazine. There's supposed to be one more of these magazines, right? I think. Anything else here? Maybe it's in there. I think I have one more mag for the 9x18 pistol that is still missing. It could be closer to the actual fucking anomaly here. Better be careful. If I've lost it, I've lost it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it or anything. Doesn't seem to be indicating anything. Okay, what do we think? So somewhere in this direction. I'll try get between these. Oh, shit, it's kind of risky. Let's get the visual indicators. Okay, we're good here. Yep. Ooh, threading the needle. Okay, cool. Hey, is this one of the healing ones? Steps, nah. Okay, we got that done. Just gotta get out of here safely. How close are you? There, about there, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Is any of my shit down there? I might just have a... Can I get out of this pit easily enough? Is that a thing? If I drop in here, can I climb back out? The one way to find out, I said... It looks like there might be something there. Hands up, see what happens. Oops, it's right there, right? I don't think there's anything here. Okay. Hopefully we can get back out of here easily enough. Let's try it here. Yep. Cool. Okay, no problem. Well, that's our, I think a valuable lesson was learned there. So that's fine. It was worth it. Now, missions. Oops. Did our other missions disappear? That's weird. Okay. Or is that just because of the area that we're in? No, that's literally all the, yeah, all the other missions disappeared. Did I see something? Yeah. There you are. Knew I heard something. Still got a camera? Yep, cool. Alright, well, damn, it looks like it deleted at least a couple of our missions, which is kind of a shame. But that's fine. We can head on back, I suppose, get whatever, you know, rewards we get for the missions that we have completed, and hopefully we can reissue the missions that we lost. Not the end of the world. No big deal. Alright, let's keep rolling. Whoops! Got a chance to use our M4 in the other little, in the train yard there. That was kind of cool. I really like it. It was putting those guys down so quickly and so efficiently. That was just exactly what I was hoping for. I guess we'll have to wait and see how effectively it holds up against the armored guys. But I think it, you know, assuming full auto mode, like the recoil and everything is manageable, I'm pretty confident it should be fine. I think some stuff spawns over here as well, doesn't it? Yeah, it can spawn in this gas. Not this time. Anything on the ground? No. Eh, oh well. Yeah, we'll just keep it rolling. Is that ticking at all? No. Alright, on we go. What we got? 5 rounds left in the pistol. Oops. New. 2. There you go. Anything else? No, that's it. Ooh, his face is looking a bit messed up. Guess he copped a headshot. Alright. Well, we got a couple of artifacts out as well, which is nice. Hopefully the missions that we had that were artifact related still will, we can still turn those in. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure if that counted or not, but I guess we'll find out in a second. And we will have a little bit of extra cash to spend on, you know, maybe 1 or 2 attachments, maybe, potentially, possibly, perhaps, not sure yet. We'll have to see how much we make from this turn-in. And I think we'll have a couple of items to sell as well that we did recover, so that's not bad. Let's see here. We'll do the mission turn-in stuff first. Delivery. Alright, paparazzi. There we go. Complete. Clean up, yep. And samples container, yep. We did have one for a helix, didn't we? No, we didn't do the helix one yet. Did we? Did we? Can't remember. I don't think so. No, this was something we did separately. This is just a random one we found. So yeah, we didn't do the double helix one yet. That was in the other zone. That was in the factory area. What's this worth to us? 400 bucks. It's not bad. We're back up to 3,200. That was pretty quick. Now, as far as the magazine situation is concerned, did I manage to recover all of the mags for this thing? It's 1, 2. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I must have lost one of them. That's a shame. Crap. Oh well, that's okay. I can always rebuy more. It's just 1 mag. And I think it's just FJ as well, so it's, yeah, not the end of the world. Let's sell the things that are valuable. 200. I think that's a, yeah, 500, so that's 300. Sorry. We also got 2 healing injectors out of there as well, so, oh, I mean, we brought 1 in, but we found 1, which is nice. There's the couple of PM mags that came with this rusty PM, and I think we also got, yeah, we got this TT out of there too. Did we manage to recover the TT magazine that was sitting, you know, flapping in the breeze? I can't... No, I think that one might have been deleted by the world as well. That's okay, we've got heaps of TT mags. There's probably not much value in us holding on to another TT. It's not like we're going to go dual wielding them, so I guess I'll see how much this is worth. $51. Yeah, sure. So it goes to this PM, really. Is it loaded? No. Do we have anything in the chamber? No. How much is this going to go for? Yeah, not much, but whatever. We'll get rid of it. We'll take the ammunition out of this. Thank you. Okay, game. get rid of you. Pick these up in a sec. Not sure where the other round went. And on the ground, there it is. Cool. Anything else to sell? Let's see what we get for these rings, I guess. Oh, that was what, $200? $5.99 up to $8.99. 5, 6, 7, 8. $300. Not bad. And this one here, another 200. Cool. That's not bad. We don't need this. Sure. Does the little energy bar go for anything? So 1101. $4. Whatever. I guess we'll just keep the other two. They're not worth much, but whatever. How about this detector? Yeah, we'll sell that. How about the food? Because we've got so much food, we don't need any more. A little bit. We'll keep that one in there because that's... Oh, here's the magazine. There's the TT mag. Sweet, we did pick it up. We still lost one of our GS... I think it's the GSH, isn't it? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, GSH 18. We lost one of those magazines, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. If that's all we lost, I'm really not too fast. It's worth the lesson that we learned, so... Well, that I learned, I should be more specific. Yeah. A few loose rounds here. I'm just gonna tuck these away real quick. Won't take too long. I'll get the rest of these sorted once we get back to the other room. We got all the important stuff back. That's what matters. That's the ability to pick up things at a distance is a godsend. Otherwise, I would have been absolutely screwed trying to pick that stuff up from the from around that anomaly field. That would have been really bad. Okay, I think that'll do. All the rest of this we're probably going to hold on to. Yep. Cool. Sell this stuff. Yeah, there's nothing here we want to keep, is there? No. Sweet. So long. We have $4,400 now. Let's see. RDG2. That had a little indicator on it, which we don't usually see. Is that... Oh, it's probably because the F1 grenades and the VOG grenades are now available to us as well. They're actually a lot cheaper than I expected them to be. For some reason I was expecting them to be upwards of... Well, anyway. We can technically afford the body armor now. I think we'll be okay. I will eventually get it, but I'm not going to get it right now. Is that a bad idea? Let me just have a quick look at the attachments for our M4. That's $2,500. The laser's $1,600. We can afford both of those, but that'll have us pretty much all the way down. Let's do it. Be a little bit reckless. Cool. And I was thinking, because technically I think you can pop these on the sides of the rails as well, so we could have the 4x Spectre optic on the top, and then if we... Oops, I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah. And then if we want to, we can... That's... Why is that happening? Oh, that's the fingers touching the menu button there. Well, but, you know, presumably, as long as the hands are far enough apart, we're not going to have that menu button problem. We can tilt the gun 90 degrees to its side, and use this optic here if we just need sort of close distance, but still an actual optic as opposed to relying on the laser. That would be handy. I suspect that'll probably be even, you know, it'll be a more useful feature once we've got a suppressor on this thing and we're not wanting to use the laser at close distance. So sort of still maintaining that stealth aspect by merit of not using the laser, but wanting to have the accuracy of an actual optic at close distance. I think that's going to be the way to go, because the 4x is not going to be particularly practical at close distance. Should be very, very handy for those longer shots, though. I'm confident that, you know, as we were approaching the train yard just earlier, if I had a 4x optic, we probably could have just picked off all of those things before even entering the area just from that hill. So we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty confident that that is the way to go. Do I need to go into dress mode to make these work? Oh, apparently not. There we go, put that on. Lovely. Oh, it's a green laser too. That's nice. Can we switch which mode that is? No, it's just always green. Cool. How's that optic? Yep, that'll do it. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, this optic is supposed to have... I'm pretty sure that this specific optic, I think, is supposed to be able to flick between 2 modes, is it not? Does it do that in this game? I don't think it does. No. At least not as far as I can tell. Pretty sure... You see this little... oh wait, those are just to attach it to the... Maybe I'm mistaking it for another... Yeah, I'm probably mistaking it for another another device. Yeah, I probably am. That's okay. We've got a 4x now, that's nice. Let me just... Yeah, cool. Okay, the tracking on my left controller is doing that thing, but that's always a problem in Pavlov as well, honestly. I can't wait for the new Oculus headset to land. Sorry, the new Meta headset. Because apparently the controllers do their own inside-out tracking. Whenever I have my left controller up close to the headset, and we'll see if we can get to do it again. Right up close here. All the time, it'll just randomly lose tracking and shift to the right like this. And I'll move it around and nothing, it won't respond at all. And eventually I just have to take the controller, give it a good shake around in space, and then return like this. And then it'll be tracking correctly again, but it means that, I mean, I have lost count of how many shots I have, or opportunities have been lost because of the lack of, the loss of tracking, because of the inside-out tracking with the Quest 2. I swear it's worse on the Quest 2 than it was on the Quest 1 as well. It would happen semi-rarely with the Quest 1, but with the Quest 2 it happens all the goddamn time. And, if the headset wasn't otherwise so spectacular, I probably would have just switched across to a PC, like an Index or something long ago, but that's the only gripe that I have with it. Well, is that the only one? There's a couple of other small issues, but I won't mention them right now. Let's get back to the game. We're down to $322 paltry dollars. Well, money well spent. It's fine. Do we need to buy more ammunition for the pistol? I think we have enough. Let's go check. Also, there's nothing else we need to get rid of? No, we're holding on to the rest. Excuse me. Gamer burp. Put the energy drink away. We have 10. Well, it's not, We had a perfect arrangement of 3x3, and now it's destroyed, so... Oh, cool, this, so the tide rolled through and this thing just didn't despawn, so that's good to know. There's our M4 magazine, there's our 2 M9 mags. These ones are both full, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I would have filled them up and not messed with them because I didn't remove them from the backpack. These should be full as well. Yep. And, yep. Okay, let's, these are for the TT, / also the PPSH, but I think they're just FMJs. Cool. Oops. That one, please. Yep. This last one I think we'll just cram into a magazine or something. That's full. Are all of these full? They might be. I'll just have a loose bullet sitting there for now. I don't care. Buckshot. Yep. Nice and neat, please. Oh, got it. 9x18. Let's keep those 20 rounds in there and put these ones away for the time being. There's some P+. Only 4 rounds, but okay. Oops. Oh shit. I have to be a little bit careful about grabbing things because it actually, I've noticed that whenever you grab something, it does actually come, like, it doesn't just immediately jump from wherever it is to where your hand is. It takes a path to that position, even if it's at a, stupidly high speed, and that's why it sends things flying, so I need to be a bit more cautious of that, I think. Yep, put that on the fire. I think I might need to... No, I didn't take any damage after I died, did I? So, it's 9x18. fire. What was I going to say? Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I do need to refill the M9 mags. So do I have any more 9x19 sitting up here? I don't think I do, no. Nothing in the Glock mags. No, we already emptied those. So we might need to buy some more ammunition just to top up our M9. Okay. What I'll do is, I'll just go ahead and eject this one, because this one's not full, right? Right. Yeah, full left. This one we just partly refilled, but not quite. Put this in there. Whoops. There we go. Still getting used to my change back to what I'm used to. So, Jesus, I've got a Pavlov event on tonight, so I better make sure that my button presses are on point. This is going to need just a small clean. What condition are the magazines in? Is the other thing. That one's mostly fine. Mostly fine. I'll probably clean them up once we get back. But for now, let's quickly just run this on through for a second. Right, let's got that sorted. Better M4. Like, we only fired a few rounds, but we probably want to make sure it's in tip-top shape. I don't want to be wasting WD-40 unnecessarily, but let's see here. Yeah, just a smidge. So if I just go like, oops. 1 second. Put you back here. Put you in here. Grab you. Oh, okay, that did use the paper. Yep. In we go. And we're all clean. Perfect. Put you back there and there. Cool. Good to go. That's going to be very nice. So yeah, my thinking is that once we get the other optic, yeah, the thumb's going to be in the way there, but hopefully, the way that the player model grips it there, I'm hoping that we can still use another optic there and not have it be obscured by the fingers. I guess we'll find out once, we've also got, okay, we've got a tiny, yeah, that's right, I forgot, this optic actually has a miniature irons on top there, which is kind of handy. So we still have that as an option too. Although, it's a little bit, like, moving that back and forth, there's a little bit of drag. When I drag from the left to the right, see how it's dragging behind? But when I go right to left, it's actually not too bad. But left to right, I'm having to compensate quite a fair bit with my front hand to get that to still lead properly. Wonder if that's a bug in the game or some sort of issue that they need to sort out, not sure. But good to be aware of that, I suppose. Anyway, we'll quickly top up this magazine before we head out as well. There we go. Put you back there. Probably want to make sure that that's not going to have any opportunity to potentially glitch out. There we go. Alright. Also, what condition is this knife in? I have a funny feeling I might need to... That's not too bad. Do we just give it a brush, or do we need to hit it with the WD-40? We might need to. How much do we have in here? Not much. Oops. Did I just use all of it? Yep. Whoopsie. Try to put you in there. No, please. Does that work? I'm probably just breaking it. Well. Looks like we got a little bit of the WD-40 on there, but it doesn't seem to be cleaning. Maybe if I put it down like this and then... Is that gonna work? Not really. Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. Fine. Well, this is empty. We haven't found any more of this stuff out in the game world, by the way. Like, just... Oh well. Please don't explode! Kaboom. Oh yeah, we've also got the 2 injectors. Let's put one of these away, because we don't need 2 out there. I'm careful enough. He said. Yeah, cool. We've got our brush there. We probably don't need this brush, because, like I said, that's only if our weapons get to yellow state, which we're not going to let happen, because we've got this and that. Probably We don't need these either, because we've got the other food. Oh. Rest it over there. Okay, I think I've wasted enough time. Let's get rolling. Now, mission situation. Let's have a lookie. Oh, we've got another top priority mission here. Plus another security level. Interesting. Collect the bomb. Find the way into the building, destroy the door, and get the case with the papers. Cut the bomb. Proceed. Blast the armored door on the first floor. White case. Guarded printout files. Lots of ammo. Okay, we might not do that just yet. The reward is huge, but let's gear up a little more before we go ahead and hit that one. I suspect that we might be tackling things a little quicker than maybe the game intends for us to do so. I'm not sure. But cool that we have that available to us now. What were the ones that we wanted to do? I think there was a couple, and I think we might have lost most of the ones we wanted to do, to be honest. Let's take a look at some of the higher reward options. Heavy helix, that's in the village. Oh, okay. So that one's inside of that little area where we once died once before. Cool. Let's do that. Oh, we need to get 2 of them? Ooh. Cool. What else is in the village? Mimic police officer and seeker. We need to get photos. I think we can do that easily enough. What else we got? Village. Operation cleanup. Kill all monsters in the area. Sure. Anything else in the village? No. Alright, let's just go straight to the village and clear all this out. I feel like we can, you know, knock all 3 of those over pretty quickly. What's this mission 1 that we have, by the way? Oops. Oh, we need to get a heavy helix from here and here. Okay. So we actually need to... Well, that's fine then. So yeah, we'll start off here. We'll hit the village, do everything we need to do for mission 2, which I think was just, you know, what was it, killing stuff, I think? No, mission 2 was paparazzi, right. Take photos of the enemy policeman and a seeker, that's easy. So I just gotta go get a camera for that. Mission 3 was to clear out the monsters, which is just nearby, also sort of just north area of the village. Then I'll make my way through the swamp and head into the compound there. I might move around sort of this way to get there. It looks like there's also a safe house there, so we'll hit that on the way through. Might as well, right? And we'll take this approach into the compound at the mission 1 marker. We'll have our M4, so I'm a bit more confident that we won't have any difficulty clearing out the, you know, the MP5 and bloody AKS-74U guys and everything there this time. Should be okay, right? We don't have body armor, but I don't think we're going to need it. We'll just shoot first. As long as our M4 doesn't jam on us, I think we'll be fine. I don't think that's going to happen. And then once we're done there, we continue on through to the factory. Actually, that entrance is going to spit us out over there, so we might actually want to go all the way around to here, take this way into the village, into the factory, I should say, and then we can pop around here, deal with the sniper guy if he's there in the tower, then make our way into the quarry and get that other helix there. Then once we've done that, yeah, we'll just make our way back here and pop on out. Simple enough. We have the plan. I'll go get the camera and then we'll head off. No, I do need to top up the ammunition for this as well. So yeah, I need to buy some 9x19 and I need to buy the camera. Do I have enough money to buy the 9x19 as well as the camera? I'm not even sure. Push it. Is the camera. And where's the 9x19 ammo? Gotta be... Oh yeah, we can get it. Only just. We can't afford the plus P ammo though. We're gonna have to go cheap stuff. Okay, whatever. We've made ourselves poor once again. It's worth it. up. Cool. Put you there, put you. Cool. We'll keep whatever's spare in here for now. Put you up the front. That's fine. I'm gonna put this other mag in here with this one. So I've got an empty mag spot to shift around if I need to. Hopefully the one healing injector is enough. Like I said, I'm not planning to get hit by those guys. I mean, the best laid plans, right? But as long as we're careful, I think we'll be okay. I'll just take out the soldiers that happen to spawn there around that little factory area that's in the village. I know it's not a factory, but whatever that compound happens to be. And I think we'll be okay. What time is it? 1:46. Yeah, I guess we'll wait till morning. Actually, no, we can head out now. It'll be morning time by the time we get all through there. Just trying to fix up this analog stick real quick. Let me just give it a quick jiggle, see if that helps. That might do it. I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, it's okay. Very inconsistent. That's alright. Also, did I? No, yeah, I cleaned this. It's fine. I should probably turn off the laser holster too, because I imagine this probably still does potentially give us away. Let's roll to the village. Now, I'll need to be careful because I think all the stuff will have respawned, because the tide did roll through, so we should be prepared for that. Oops. Alright, let's go. Ooh, we have some webs there. Alright, let's go. So first up, we're collecting something from the village, right? No. Oh no, we're taking photos of the village. Yeah, we need photos of the policemen and photos of those guys. So at least one photo of those guys. Oops. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh yeah. Down you go. That'll probably attract him. Did he not hear me at this distance? That's interesting. Anything else? Aha. Police officer down there. Shit. Please don't shoot me. Photo of you? There we go. Bad shot. Damn. Right, there you are. What about that one? Nice for you, nothing more. No good. Come on, get the photo. Are you? Fuck! Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this one. He's irritating me now. Where'd you go? Not seeing him. There you are. I'm a big fan of getting lit up so much. We honestly might go back and quickly use the heal before we proceed, because I don't want to waste the injector. They're kind of worth a lot, and it's quicker and easier for us to just do that. I know it might be a little cheesy to do that, but yeah. Wish these cameras were a bit more reliable. It also could be the fact that it's nighttime. That's probably making it a little less dependable. We don't need a photo of this one. At the very least, we can sort of clear the area a little bit. Let's do that. Okay. Cool. This thing's still on semi. Is there a respawner? Hello? Gotcha. Here, spawner. Unless that's an anomaly. No, I'm pretty sure that's a spawner. Yeah, 95% sure. Probably inside this building. Yep. May as well just hit that with the knife, right? Oh. No backpack, please. No, fuck off. I need the gun. There we go. Pack you up. I think there's another Gotcha. Yep, there you are. Fuck's sake. This thing's losing its tracking again. There's one behind me as well. Fuck. Let's go. Okay. Another one coming. So my health that really fucking low. Let's go. Better not to risk it. Whoops. Oh well. I've got to be a bit more careful. Oh well. Feel like a bit of a scrub there. Definitely not my best effort. Just quickly heal up and get back out. Do we have the money for that? Not quite. Oof. Huh. Maybe we can sell some stuff real quick. I mean, yeah, this thing, so that'll do it. Paper. Alright, that at least gives us enough money to heal up. Cool. Alright, once more. With feeling. 10 rounds left in there. Okay. What's that sound? Should probably refill this magazine before we head back out. How many rounds did I use in this? A handful. What's that sound out here? Given that that grenade, I'm pretty sure, you know, that we found a few episodes ago, just sitting on that table. I'm wondering if there's any other stuff that will just randomly spawn out here sometimes. There's a note here. Enemies will be surprised when the enemies can see sounds. Turn off your flashlight and laser head. Stay undetected for longer. Lowers. Yep, cool. Got it. This stick drift is really irritating me. Can we open this up? No. Funnily enough, not to have this be just sort of a general, you know, having a go at Oculus slash Meta products or anything, but I feel like the build quality is generally not too bad, but on my Quest 1, the left analog stick is completely useless unless I hit it with a healthy dose of isopropyl alcohol every single time before I use it, and I have to give it a good wiggle around beforehand as well, otherwise it's completely useless. It looks like this one's starting to go that way as well. It's definitely nowhere near as bad. This is definitely still usable. But for it to be a problem that is affecting two separate headsets, I'm like... I mean, maybe it's not that bad. A lot of my friends with indexes have, you know, complained constantly about the build quality and how quickly those things fall apart, especially the controllers. So maybe it's just a bit of an issue with VR hardware in general. But yeah, still, I haven't had these issues with any you know, like sort of like your PlayStation controllers, your Xbox controllers and stuff like that. I haven't had these issues with those devices in the past, so I'm inclined to think that it's quality control just not quite being there. See this walking right now? This is stick drift. My thumb is not currently on the stick at all. That's insane. Yeah, definitely gonna have to fix that up. Anyway, let's refill this magazine really quick, and then we'll get rolling and try that again. Without me fucking it up. cool. Alright. You there. Do we have any more 9x19 over here? Oh, right, yeah, we have some in the backpack. Let's just, what did I use? Okay, we need 7, we have 6. That's okay, we'll just fill it up with what we got and we'll roll with that. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Close enough. What's the time in game? 3:38. Cool. Alright. Right. How much of that did we get done, if anything at all? Did we manage to clear out many of those? There's 4 enemies left. Okay, no problem. Still need the photos of the policeman and the seeker. There should still be plenty of seekers around. I hope I didn't kill all the police officers, but I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. And then we got the 2 artifacts. Yeah, cool. No problem. Let's go. I'll be a bit more careful this time. Here we go. That is feeling kind of funny. Maybe it's worth me just switching to a... I mean, we've got this optic now. We'll use it for a bit and see how it goes. I think it's okay, but... was that there last time? Yeah, it was. We've still got that corpse indicator over there, so maybe there's still... Considering once we picked up... I thought it was, you know, I'd picked up all the items from the previous corpse, and then the indicator disappeared, so maybe there's still an item or 2 left on that corpse from ages and ages back. It's possible. And if that is the case, then we probably want to go check it out and see if there's anything of value left there as well. We're going through that area anyway, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I haven't got photos of either of these guys yet, so let's just get this sorted. Put this over my shoulder. We'll use... Oops. Oopsie. Don't do that. That's what we want. I'm going to keep the pistol out, and we're going to try to take a photo of this guy. You know what? Probably just going to blaze right. Here he comes. I gotcha. There we go. Down you go. That's better. Anybody else nearby? Is that respawner back? I heard zapping sounds. Maybe there's another one in the town, it's possible. Just make our way through. Hope that there's another police officer to take a photo of before he lights us up. Oh hey. That's money. Anything else you got for me? Nope. Okay. I'll have a quick look down here. Come on, reach for it. Reach for it. No, something. Whatever. There we go. Cool. Let's check this out. FMJ for the TT. 9x19 FMJ. Cool. I think this one's full. This one won't be though. Sweet. Camera, sell that. Nice. Sweet. Let's go. Ah. Okay. Up please. There we go. We might as well check the inside of the toilet here, because we know that stuff can spawn in these sometimes now. Not this time. Check the buildings too. Like I said, this is going to double as a bit of a loot run, so let's get that done. Can this be opened? It can be, hey! That all in a great big stack together. There-ish. Nothing here. Okay. How about this one? No. Okay, that part. No. nothing up here this time. I think there was the previous time that we looked up here, but nothing this time. That's alright. Nothing in here. No. I'm sure I hear a zapping sound somewhere over there. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's close to here. I'm not sure. Sounds like it's somewhere. No, it doesn't matter. Is that a smoke grenade? Yep. Shoot it there. 9 by 19. This time, it's a knife. I remember these ones being a bit fiddly to open. Not the bottom ones. Some food in that. I think the whatever they use for the volume, the grab volumes for these doors, they probably need to be a bit larger because they're way too inconsistent. You end up having to grab for them like 15 times. Cigarette and 18. Hey! Oh, I thought it was WD-40 for a moment. Not quite. Knife. Looks like the sun's starting to come up out there, which is good. Okay, so I think we still have like 3 or 4 elimination targets somewhere just over here. Yeah, there's one on there. Maybe a few more. We'll check down here too. Bottoms here. There's a torch. I wonder if... Can we... Look at that. Torch is just sticking out of the pocket. That's pretty funny. Jump down here? I think that's safe enough. Is there anything down there though? Let's see. No, probably no reason to go down here. It's kind of funny. Let's go. There you are. want to check this. I think it's, is it this one or this one? One of them's got a basement. Yeah, this one. Let's look, yeah. So my frame rate seems to be not quite as solid as it usually is. I'm not quite sure why that is, but well. I have heard that apparently this game, when you're running it on an Oculus headset, the performance can suffer a little bit unless you're specifically running it with the Oculus runtime and not the Steam VR one. I am currently on the Steam VR one, so I might look at changing that up sometime soon, see if that makes a big difference. Kind of surprised that you would need to, but yeah. If that's the case, then it is what it is. Just put this here. Okay, that's full. Oops. Just, yeah. Sweet. Okay, that's very nice. Anything else for me? No. Alright. Well, that's still worth doing. Alright, now, on the mission side of things, okay, we have killed all the monsters in the area. That's good. We got a photo seeker, but not a policeman. Okay, well I was too busy killing all the policemen, so it is what it is. Let's go this way, and we'll head towards the compound at M1. See if we can get that helix sorted. Yeah. That looks interesting. We haven't been there before. Maybe we have a look at that one too while we're out there. Seems like it might not be a bad idea. Avoid the webs. Kill this dude. I wonder if it's a bad idea to step in the water. I don't know about that. I haven't tried it yet, but it might be a sensible decision to avoid it, but I'm really not sure. Definitely a sensible decision to avoid these things. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Body? Cool. Ooh. Oh, right. I know where we are. So this is the other safe house thing, I think. Let me double check that. I'll have to see on the map. I think it is. That thing. Evidence is I'm going to find him and make him wish he was never born. I'll hide a note again when I have some news for you. It sounds like there's a monster just moving around down there, by the way, but what do we have here? 545 F&J, that's for the AK-74. Set that aside. What time is it? 8:57. Well, we don't need to nap here, so that's all good. We'll continue on. There's definitely a monster down there. Okay, get ready to deal with that. Where are you? There he is. Anything else? What's that watery noise? Okay. Okay. Let's make our way around here. Where are we exactly? Oh, yeah. Cool. Head this way. A couple of the critters over there. sticker there. Okay, let's go. Might get our M4 out in a moment. It could be, that could be a soldier up on the rooftop there. Yeah, I think it is. Try hit him from here. He's dead. The accuracy's not too bad. I think that was lined up pretty well, but the shots were sort of landing a little bit around the guy. So we might get that accuracy upgrade and see if that improves things, but it's not too bad. Any more in there? Cool. Let's go. Come on. I wonder if there's anything inside that. We won't make noise killing this guy just yet. Oh, fuck. Okay, you're dead. Really should have used the M4 for that. Did he just... was he there a moment ago? I'm gonna have to check the video and see if he was there when I looked that way, because I feel like he wasn't. Oh fuck, that's his. He's right in the middle of an anomaly. Is there an orb there? Yeah. Yeah, whoops. I made a mistake there. Let's have a look. Somebody around here. Somebody with a gun. And another dude with a gun. Oh yeah. Oh, there you are. You're dead. Okay, let's get a photo of the police officer if we can. Did we get it? Fuck. Damn it. Why are you doing me like this, game? Please say that counts. Damn it. Very inconsistent. Ah, come on. Bad shot. There we go. Finally, put this guy down. What are we doing on health? Yeah, not too bad. Let's go deal with this reviver before we have to deal with these guys again. How are we doing on ammo? 14, 13 left. Just turn my headlight on. That was a revive. We gotta hurry up. There. Oh, shit. Maybe it's upstairs. Reviver. Frame rate's tanking a little. I hear a soldier, possibly police officer. There it is. That's the same spot it was last time, wasn't it? Probably should have remembered that. Oh, our health is actually a bit low. I'm gonna take the injector. There you go. Just wait for the health to get back up there. Okay, let's find that police officer and put him down, and then we'll clear the area. I think there's an anomaly or two around here, by the way. Still stuff around here? Old corpse? Or did I just have to walk up on it? I really don't know. Oh, there's something. Huh. Off your luck. And then the police officer comes and domes me. Okay, okay. How much ammo do we have left in this? 3 rounds, 1 sec. There you are. Guess he got stuck. There's something else moving around. Maybe it's down below? There we go. Maybe. What's down here? Check that in just a moment. Assume that there's something worth their attention around here. Sounds like my anomaly detector, artifact detector is going too. That could be pointing towards downstairs, or it might be somewhere upstairs. It could be either. Let's have a quick look over here. This is our first time properly inspecting this area. Like, we made it most of the way through one time, and then the bloody tide took us away. And we quickly and promptly died because we kind of dicked us over a little bit that time.
Beautiful, isn't it? At least it used to be.
I wonder if we can climb that.
You can see everything from up here.
We can.
Not that I ever climbed it myself, but I imagined what it would be like. The vertigo, the awe. There were some boys I knew who claimed to have made the climb. I almost believed them. But they kept arguing about particulars. How far out they could see and what. Now there's nothing to see. Were you from around here? Was Pechorsk your home like it was mine? Or did you come here later? For work? For love? Maybe you only planned on being here for a year or two and then going home, wherever home was for you. Or maybe you planned to emigrate? Leave the country and never return? I know people like that too. Oh, I'm sorry. It's cruel of me to ask all these questions when you don't even know your name. No matter. We'll think of a name for you. Maybe Dima or Maxim? Find me and we'll figure it out together.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it must be that all the anomalies that I'm hearing at the moment, they must be downstairs, because we're not getting anything around here. It sounds like it's on our level, but it's not. We haven't bounced into anything yet, so probably safe to assume it's still part of that downstairs block. And if that's the case, that's probably where the artifact is as well, and presumably whatever shambling monster we're also hearing. So I'll hop down there in a sec. I'll quickly check upstairs in case there's anything up there. There's another. I did notice this the last time I came through, and just, you know, didn't quite get the opportunity to
You
back to
entered
that.
on 0. Turns out the tape player I have in my notebook actually has a recording function. Been here for
There's one
hours
up
now. Most of us been looking around this little pub area.
here. Maybe not.
Oh, and all the close. Don't hear it.
There's a little blue stiff in Joe.
Barely been here today. I don't feel like apparently, there are 91 other stores. I'm not sure how. This thing can hold like 9 more minutes, maybe. I'm not going to put on the plus side, it's a little lighter. The foyer is this place.
It's a little bit jarring. The game's actually, every time I'm walking around, it's been quite stuttery, and
Oh,
it's coughing.
geez.
Oh, that's in the recording. But yeah, I'm usually not too prone to motion sickness in VR anymore, but the stuttering is actually, it's got me a little bit there. So yeah, that Oculus runtime might very well be worth a look. Should resolve that problem. Upstairs now, so we probably want to head down. I think we'll check everything. Oh. Ooh, is that? Yeah. That might be what we're looking for, actually. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, that's right, we're after the heavy helix. So that's unrelated. Interesting, though. Maybe grandmother. Load forward near weird shit. Okay. So this backpack. Can we interact with that? No. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, at least we got something out of exploring up here. That's cool. Well, that's where the respawner was, so all good. Okay, we'll head downstairs now, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful about the anomalies by the sounds of things. Is there something on top of this barrel? Another health injector, that's good. Okay, let's make our way down. I think we can just pop straight on down and come what may. How big is this one? Not too big. Ah, you little... Okay. Let's see. There you are. Huh. Is there anything in the water? Doesn't seem to be. I'm gonna pass my hand over. You seem to be very close to it. The artifact though, that's good. Is it under me? Aha! Is that the one we're looking for? Doesn't seem to be. Something else. Steps, right. Oh well, it doesn't hurt to have another one, I guess. There's like our artifact detector is still going off, so there's no big deal. How big is this? There is an electrical anomaly around here. Look at that. Aha. Come to me. That's what we're looking for. Anything else? There are more. Interesting. Guess we'll keep looking. That's like the electrical anomaly might be. Yeah, there it is. Run past it. Maybe around here. Oh shit, too close. Oh. Be here. Hey, hey! Is that another helix? What's this one? Heavy helix. That's what we're looking for, isn't it? So this one here is a regular helix then? Yeah, this one's a heavy helix. Ah. Mission. Cool. Yeah, heavy helix. So we got one of them. That's good. Health is a little low. That really didn't do us any favors. Hey, it's another one of these. Cool. That's the pistol we purchased. I think that's a Keda mag. Yep, that's a Keda magazine. Buckshot. Cool. Our weight's certainly starting to add up. You just be a little bit careful about this electrical anomaly. Okay. So we're just going to make our way past these. We're fine. Pretty sure that was the only electrical anomaly. I could be mistaken. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, we should be able to get back out here, right? I think we can climb this thing. I think so. Shot. Yeah, nice. Cool. Alright, job done. Well, you know, first part of it anyway. We still need to go to the other area and get the other one, but the health is a little low, a little lower than I would like. Let's try and get up here and see what we can do. Try not to die. I should be able to climb this, right? Maybe from this side? Maybe... No, not that. Aha. Looks more like it. Do we have to go inside or can we do it from the outside? Okay, I think this is good. Yeah, alright. It looks like we're supposed to be doing it from the inside though. Yeah, hold on, let me just navigate back down and get inside first and do it that way. I don't want to kill myself messing this up. From over here, I think. Will you let me around? Please? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. There. This should be fine. one of these ladders falls down. That's pretty cool. Just being able to look out across there and see the radius. Oh, I assume that's the, you know, quote unquote, the radius. Just about there. Alright, can we come through here? Alright. Awesome. Oh, hello. What's this? 762 by 54 RF&J. That's a nice find. That's for the Mosin. Keep the castle secret. Those who spill will get punished. Castle secret. Alright. What do we got here? Ha! A PPSH. It's one of the messed up ones, but still. Cool. One moment. Just drop that there. We got 9 by 18 AP. 9 by 19 F&J. Okay, one sec. Let's see. Hold on. I do need to partly reload this magazine, right? Yeah. There we go. 3 more. Cool. That away. Grab that. Put that in there. Cool. Well, it's only got like a few rounds in it, but hey, we found a PPSH. That's pretty cool. It's not, you know, that's probably not going to be getting all that much use compared to our M4. Oh, somebody's shooting us. Where are you? Down there? Okay. Oh, there's a cop. Yeah. Crap. Decent shot, guy. Damn. We're a little low on health. I am actually going to use one of these injectors. Not a grenade. Okay. Is it worth trying to get in there? Or is that a bad idea? Looks like there's a knife in there. I'm really not super confident about it with how this, the drift on this analog stick has been, but let's go for it. Can I grab onto this? Yeah, how's this? Yeah, cool. Nice. Like this. Nope. Close enough. There we go. Shitty. Cool. Some sort of document there? What's this? Secret documents. Okay. Okay, all the things. Let's do. Part of the crane functions. Oh, there's a grenade too. Nice. Is there anything else that's sitting free? No, not so much. I wonder if we can we lower ourselves on this? Probably not. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Just make my way on back here. Can I grab this? No. Maybe that makes more sense than... Yep, there we go. Yeah, we're fine. There we go. Cool. Wow. There we have it. Might be time to get out of here, to be honest. We've got a lot of stuff on us right now, and I don't want to lose it. Yeah, let's go. Back down. Okay. Oops. Healing. Hand, please. Yep. There we go. Let's go. Shit! 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 Oh no no! Oh. It did not grip. Ooh. Oh fuck! No, 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 no! You fucking bastard! Ah, you're kidding me! Stupid, stupid bloody. Okay. That's not my fault. I'm gonna load a quick save there. How long ago was that? Yeah. I feel like that was recent. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. That was not my fault. I had the grip on the thing and it just didn't. It slipped. I don't know. Oh, you're kidding me. Mid-fall? Thanks, game. Oh well, at least we're still alive. I guess the game was not too happy with that. Climbing not super reliable in this game. Let's get out of here. Do I pop the other injector just to be safe? Or do I risk it? Yeah, no, don't be stupid. Don't be a joker. Hate to be so wasteful with them all, but you know, if that's what it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. I'm sure we'll have plenty of other opportunities to get our hands on them. Okay. Let's just quickly get a bit of food as well. God. Maybe it's just the Oculus system. I don't. Fuck me. There we go. Is it getting dark in here or the lights are on? I don't know, it seems like the tracking's just not having a great time right now. Grab some of the food. Yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating when it all falls apart like that. Oh well. 44 kilos on our back. Well, we're doing okay. Let's get out of here. What's that? Let me have a quick think about this. What's going to be the best route back? We can head back towards the route that way, or we can cut our way across and... Yeah, let's just cut our way across, I think, and just head back that way. There's one of the notes specified that there's something in the middle of this area as well. There's a lot of those web things over there. But if we make our way through the middle, apparently there's some stuff that can be found stashed somewhere as well that might be where to look. Check my bearings. I think, yeah, somewhere over this direction-ish. So it's like... A friend gave me a hint and said, yeah, pretty much in the middle of the village map, there's like a little red hydrant or something, and you wanna go check that out. There's a stash next to it. Get close there. Can we go in the water? Okay, yeah, this is all the water. Whatever, we'll do it. Maybe it's that thing there. Gotta go that far, do we? Maybe. Well, we can traverse the water, so that's cool. Maybe not the best of ideas, but doable. A lot of anomalies around here. I wonder. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there's an artifact here. Left, I think. Yes. Go between these. Danger trampolines. Oh, maybe it's quite close here. It's not going off super fast, so I assume it's still some, maybe it's just like that way. These detectors are a little bit finicky, I'm not quite sure. Maybe. I feel like it's probably there-ish. Game autosaved. It's like something's gonna happen. Maybe I can approach it from this side. It's not looking much more promising, to be honest. Can I climb the rock? No. It's going up pretty quick here. Just here. Right. Gun, please. Thank you. Anything else? Back to it. There's one more over there. Gotta be close. Come on. Take all the bullets. Gotta be practically on top of it here, right? There it is. Okay, cool. Come to me. What is this one? It looks like it's steps. Yeah, it's steps. Okay, well, we can sell that. Alright. We should probably make our way out. I think we can go around this way. Yes, it's promising. Yep. Ah, you little... Gotcha. Definitely time to go. Oh, that's the crashed helicopter. Okay, the box looks like it's respawned over there. Let's go quickly check that out as well. We'll be fine. That's probably where all those seekers came from, because they usually spawn around here, don't they? Something in here. That's a detector. There's a grenade there. Alright. Cool. Okay, please be kind. Too close. Come on, open. There we go. Ooh, a Keta! Nice. That's the PSH mag. We should probably know that. We might need to carry this out, actually, because we are kind of full on equipment right now. Whoa. There's a Keta magazine. Baby one. Okay. Grab this detector as well. Okay, let's go. That's kind of a fortunate find. We have a 9x18 firing submachine gun now. That's pretty cool. Definitely time to leave. How many rounds do you reckon this has got in it? 5. Not much. Hope we don't have to depend on it at all. My health is pretty low too, so I'm going to be a bit cautious on the way back towards the train. Should be okay. It's not an anomaly detector going off. I mean, artifact detector. Let's get those two mixed up. There was something creeping around up here. There's one over there. We'll have to get the second part of this mission done once we come back. There's something over there too. Is that a soldier? I think so. Let's see. Might have to light this one up. Alright, let's see how our 9x18 goes. Well, didn't jam. We're almost there. Does this actually work with virtual stock? No, I don't think it does. No. Okay, time to... There's the web. Avoid that like the plague. Go this way. I wonder if the game knows which path you take prior, and then it's like, I'm going to add webbing so that you don't take that same route. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Still alive. Wait. Crap. Where's he gone? Gotcha. I am not right-handed, so I'm glad that still worked. Probably should have just dropped the Keta and done it that way, but... Is there another one coming? This one I heard. Maybe. Time to go. Cool. Alright. We got a lot of guns out of all of that. PPSH, Keta, a couple of pistols. All in all, pretty solid. And a couple of missions done. We still need to do the second half of the heavy helix, but I'm glad that we finally got the opportunity to properly check through that entire area there. It's a big step up. And we have a 9x18 firing submachine gun now, which is also cool. It's going to need a lot of work to clean it up, but better to have... Can we fold that? Nice. Sweet. I'll just put this on the shelf for now. Alright. Let's get ourselves sorted. We'll turn in what we need to. Let's put this on a shelf as well. Cool. There's the other machete we found. condition is that in? Much better than the one we have. You can go look for the other knives. You can come with me. Where's that pistol? There it is. TC. Nothing in it. It's pretty scuffed. We'll sell that one. And whatever. Yeah, okay, so GSH. Probably don't need to, so I guess I'll sell this one as well. Magazine. Oops. That's a PPSH mag. And there's a GT magazine. Alright, we'll sort through the rest of this stuff in just a moment. Put you back. Put you. Grab that. That's ammunition for, yeah, K74. Just single slug. Onto the fire with that one. Oh, perfectly landed! Hey! That's our first F1 grenade. Yeah, cool. Uh, 9x18 FM. No, sorry, that's not my 9x18. That's TT ammunition 7.62x25. So that'll actually go into the PPSH as well. Cool. There's the 9x18. I think we're holding on to that one, and we have yeah, this other one as well. Put that there for now. That's 7.62x54 up, which means we have a place to put these. Wonderful. If we do eventually get a Mosin, we have a nice healthy supply of ammunition for it already, which is lovely. Some more ammo for our shotgun. I think sooner or later we'll probably get one of the automatic shotguns, so this will get used. Let's put this on top there. Ooh, it's just barely, it's like, just barely holding together. The food. I'm actually kind of hungry IRL, so I'm probably going to grab a bite to eat in just a sec. Oops. Put that in there. That's the one I opened. AP 9x18. Put me back here. More of these. Ooh. That's interesting. Onto the tower you go. That's to sell. That's a torch that is in very bad condition. There's another pistol back here. Is that another TT? How many of these things did we find? Oh. We'll sell that as well. Sell all of the things. There's another smoke grenade as well. We'll pop that over here. I think the rest of this we either want to sell or... Oh, there's also an energy drink in there. Put you there. I'm hoarding all of these things and I'm probably never going to use them, honestly. It's just I have a bad habit of doing that in these sorts of games. Still. It's kind of cool that we've got it all. I have to start using these grenades though. Like if I throw a couple of those into the village, I feel like we'll probably clear out half the bloody, police officer mimics in an instant, probably. Keep those. Alright, I think the rest of this is pretty much to go. Yeah. Keep you. I'm not sure if it's better to just sell those or what, but I'll keep it for now. Cool. Let's go. go heal up as well. So yeah, we'll turn these missions in, see how much cash we get out of that, make sure we're all healed up, and then I'll probably call it there for this episode. I think we've done a decent enough job. Not my best work. I'm gonna chalk that up to just like not quite feeling up to it today, maybe, perhaps, or as in, you know, whatever is currently attacking my body is, yeah, making me feel not quite all there, but that's okay. It happens. Hopefully it's not COVID. Fingers crossed. And I just got the other half of that. So can we turn the first one in and then do the second one? Okay, you gotta do them both at the same time, I think. So we'll put that away. Sell all this other stuff. Cool. That's fine. Actually, I've got a bit of a sneaking suspicion that some of these other items that I have in my backpack, they might have missions associated with them, so I might be able to go and quickly activate said mission and then turn it in immediately. This could be a bit sneaky, but let me just see. It might be that one. Just, samples container, that might work? Do we have a samples container? Maybe it has to be specifically from the route. Neon. Kill monsters. Special rift. More paparazzi. Okay. Well, we just grabbed that one mission, so let's just see. Yeah, let's just see if that actually goes through. If it doesn't, I'll just sell the thing. It's okay. But I'm just trying to see if we can cheese this ever so slightly, because it'd be funny if we can. Because remember, there was that one time we had that one item that we were going to turn in for one mission, and one thing led to another, and we ended up accidentally turning it in for something completely for another mission, and then samples container. Let's just no, this one. No. Okay, worth a try. We were this close. Backpack, please. There we go. Let's go for 400 each. That's not bad. That one. That one. We got these documents. Huh. All this stuff is actually worth quite a lot. This thing. 2100. Oops. Detector. Another detector. I don't care too much for the knives, so oops. They seem to sell for a little bit too. These pistols, get rid of them. This one might go for a bit, so 2240. 2320, so about 80 bucks. That's not bad. That's not bad. Get rid of that. Cool. And we don't need these. Which 2377, 2576. So that's 200. 200. Nice. We got this helix that we don't need for anything. Holy! What does this do? This one is warm and gives off a soothing feel. Wouldn't keep it to myself. That was too short. Warm and gives off a soothing feel. Does it do anything? I'm pulling the trigger and it's not doing anything, so I assume not. Okay, we'll just sell that. We got to keep that one for the mission. Loose cigarettes. I don't care. Just, do they sell for anything? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Okay, well, I guess we'll pop them in a cigarette box. If we're not going to get anything for them, we might as well just hold on to them. What's the ladder? D477. $1. Fine, take it. Did I grab 2 of these? Yeah, I did. Put that in the pile. There's our other one. Keep that there. Cool. I think that's everything. Yeah. Cool. Alright, sell all of that. Gone. And we're up to just shy of 5k again. too bad. Now, do you reckon we should get that side attachment? I'm tempted to see. So how many rounds do we have left in the mag? Yeah, most of them. Do we reckon we go for an OKP7 or do we go for a Viper B? Thinking. Both hands. Honestly, I feel like just one-handing it with the Viper is probably going to be more accurate than that, because the way that this game does virtual stock is actually very, very floaty. I hate to say it, if a game developer ever sees this, maybe take it with a grain of salt, but it's it's better than not having virtual stock, but it's a far cry from what Pavlov's doing. It's not even goddamn close. So if that's the intention, yeah, it needs work, but it's better than nothing. I'll say that. Maybe I should grab it, because if I grab this, I can pop it on the top as well, and let's get that for now. I hope I'm not being an idiot. I feel like that's a sensible choice there. Going to be a better optic, and also with the position of the hand there, we want to make sure that the fingers aren't going to be obscuring the view at all. So I think that's what we want. Okay. Suppressors. Do we want to? We do need to potentially modify it to attach the suppressor. No, wait. No, we don't. It's already got the threaded barrel, right? Pretty sure it does. Yes, it has a suppressor mount, so we could throw a suppressor on there. $1,000. There's also the option of the body armor. That's the other thing too. We have been shot a lot. We've been losing a lot of health to getting shot. So I suppose it depends what I wonder what the process is for repairing body armor. Obviously, you're not. I imagine you don't just like spray bloody WD-40 on it and give it a bit of a scrub. Probably not going to fix body armor, so I'm not sure what the process is. I imagine you probably need to use that machine to fix body armor. Just reset that. We'll get the body armor. Yep. We'll worry about the other stuff later. For now, I think that's probably the more practical thing to do. This button. There. Cool. Cool, and we have body armor. Alright, so that gives us, I think that's a 40% reduction on incoming damage. We do need to repair the body armor when it gets shot, but that has a lot of potential to save our life, which is good. And we're healed up. Let me have a quick look. I know I did this previously, but upgrade. Whoops. Yeah, the accuracy one. I feel like extra accuracy is always going to be a good idea. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Have enough money left over for any more ammunition for the pistol, I think. Oops. Is there anything else? Nope, that's all done. Cool. I think I just switched it into full auto. Yeah. Yep, now we're in semi. Cool. Right. While I think of it, magazines as well. That one's full. That one is not. Which one? There we go. Put that back. Plug that straight in. Fix those up. We'll do the M9 mags as well while I'm thinking of it. Is that one fine? No, it's not. This one. Not fine. Cool. Fix that. I've got this thinking torch that we found along the way. Actually, I might make sure these are loaded. good to go. We just need to repair it. It's fine. These ones are not full though. Yep. So 10. This one is well and truly empty. Okay. We'll top them off in a moment. Well, probably in the start of the next playthrough, honestly. How's this one looking? Full. One of these is missing a few rounds. Yep, that one. Okay. That one's nearly empty. Cool. Okay. No problem. Let's go. Yeah, body armor, yay. So hopefully, not quite as much damage taken from anybody shooting at us. I'm not sure if our armor is going to be as effective as the, armor that we're seeing on the enemies in the game, because that stuff just seems to stop like a shitload of damage. I suspect ours is not quite that effective, but yeah, whatever. Put you in there for a moment. Get this, put that on there. Okay, M9's good to go. Put you there, put you in here. Back on the hip. How about the M4? How are we looking? Yes, okay, so it actually tells us about the accuracy bumps, that's nice. But yeah, this is a little clean too. Oops. Oh, I got stuck in the other pistol. Do that like that. Okay. All clean. Done. Cool. Ka-chunk. Alright. I think that'll just about do it for today. I am feeling honestly pretty wrecked. I think my body's starting to get upset with me for standing even just for this long, so... Ah, fuck, I hope it's not COVID. I really don't want to have to deal with all that downtime. But, we'll see what happens. So, if I don't upload a video for a few days, that's probably going to be why. Yeah, I'll just hope for the best. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and save here. Here we go. How many hours are we up to now? Yeah, 14 hours and 26 minutes. Okay, cool. We're getting up there. I suppose it shows. We've got our M4, we've got our M9, we've got our body armor. I think we're doing okay. Actually, before I wrap things up, let me just reload this because I'll probably forget otherwise. Knowing me. Also, the magazine that I loaded into the M4, did that have the AP rounds or FMJ? Because I know I did have another magazine with AP somewhere. I might just want to double check that. One sec. FMJ, okay. Which one's this? This is FMJ. What's this one? FMJ. Okay, so I guess that means that our backpack has the AP round magazine. Yeah, that's what that is. Cool. No worries. Just so I know. Let me do those as well. If we have the 9x19s around here, do we? No. Oh, wait, there's one back there. No, that's slugs. Yeah. Here we go. I'll top this one off. Okay, and we'll just put whatever else is in here into that. I will keep the empty box just in case we find loose ammunition around the world. But yeah, that'll do. I'm not gonna bother buying all the rest. Cool. All right. Like I was saying, save the game and close it out because I think that is all I can do for today. I am wrecked. I'm not used to feeling so worn out. This is insane. I might have to skip out on tonight's Pavlov game as well. It's gonna suck. Sometimes that's life. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying the content and you haven't yet subscribed, then consider doing that. Be sure to like and comment if you have enjoyed the video, and otherwise I'll catch you next time. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Here we go.